I'm Mary Berry, and in this series I'll be sharing some of my best foolproof secrets with you.
I think it's really important to have a selection of trusted recipes that you know will never let you down.
No matter what the occasion, I'll show you how to make it simple. From my ideas for delicious comfort food.
Oh, another one, definitely.
Another one.
To something more stylish for those special moments. And dishes for those days when you just want to show off.
There's absolutely no calories in here whatsoever.
Today, it's scrumptious goodies to thrill the family.
Oh, thank you very much, a spoon.
For years, my home was the centre of our family life. But as my grandchildren grow up, I find myself spending more time in their homes.
Family is key to Mum. She has always instilled that with us. You pick the top ones, I'll pick the bottom ones. How about that?
Okay.
There we are. And it's come through the generations, so yes. Isn't that what life's all about?
For your first time with sweet peas, you've done very well.
I've had a good teacher.
Today, I want to show you how to make foolproof recipes that keep my family coming back for more. A delicious pie that's perfect to make ahead. A salad that pleases even the fussiest of eaters. Golden sweet treats that never fail. A foolproof Sunday lunch that the whole family will love, with a Cheats ice cream and a secret that's guaranteed to please. But first, a simple and easy bread that everyone can muck in with. I'm always looking for ways to get the children involved with cooking. And flatbreads are the perfect thing, especially for my youngest grandchild, Atalanta.
Flatbreads are so easy. It's just yeast, flour, a little bit of salt, water, dash of oil.
Measure 175 grams of strong white flour, along with a pinch of salt and a teaspoonful of dried yeast.
So I'll just mix that together. Oh, thank you very much, a spoon. Can you stir when I put the water in? Okay, stir away. Very gently, because it'll go all over Granny.
Gradually pour in 150 mils of water.
It's coming along, isn't it? Have you made cakes as well?
Mm-hmm.
Which is your favourite cake?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Do you like making bread, Atty? Do you? Is it nice having Granny Coco here? Yes?
It's fairly sticky. Let's just put a little drop more in. Get a good rise from it. Now look, that's nice. And really a little bit on the wet side, which makes a good dough. I put some flour on the table and knead it.
Can I try, by the way?
By the way, you can try.
A good trick is to flour your hands first.
Rub your hands together. That's it. Now, would you like to knead this one? There you are. Off you go.
When I was a little girl, I used to sit here just like you, and my mummy, who is Granny, used to make pizzas with me and bread and biscuits. Can we have some more flour for us?
Yes, Atalanta. Now your hands. Rub your hands. Wait a minute. Rub your hands together like that.
Granny's got a magic way of doing it.
To make these flatbreads extra special, we're mixing in some parsley and basil. But you can use any herbs that you like.
Oh,
just go on working it. And if you want, you can put a bit of oil in it, enriches it more. So just knead that in. There we are. Pop it in the bowl.
Leave the dough for about an hour and a half It should double its size. Flatbreads are so much fun for a family outdoor adventure. Everyone can make their own.
Here we are. There's one for you.
Of course, you can cook these indoors too. Just heat a little oil in a pan and cook for about 4 or 5 minutes until lightly browned on each side.
That one looks ready.
My family love to fill them with cheese, ham, sun-dried tomatoes, spring onions and sweet corn.
The flatbreads are delicious. They're so crispy on the outside, and the idea of splitting them in half and packing as much as you can get in, I think they're really enjoying it. That's the best thing I've had all day. What do you think about it, crew?
Very nice.
I've been cooking with my granddaughters, Abby and Grace, since they were small. This delicious chicken pie is perfect for their more experienced hands.
So let's get on with it. The first thing we've got to do is to cook the chicken itself.
You need to poach 6 skinless legs in 300 ml of chicken stock and 200 ml of white wine.
It's no good saying use leftover white wine because there's never any left in our house, especially when your mummy and I are together.
Season, add a chopped head of celery and a few bay leaves.
On with the lid.
And cook at 140 fan for about 30 to 35 minutes.
Let's have a look. Now that should come away from the bone. There you are, it's pulling off very nicely.
Strain the stock, then it's time to make the unctuous pie sauce. Fry 7 slices of smoked back bacon in a dry, non-stick pan.
And that will all add flavour to the sauce.
Smoky.
Smoky, does it smell of breakfast?
Yeah.
When the bacon is nice and crisp, add a large chopped onion and cook until soft. Thicken with a good knob of butter and 60 grams of plain flour.
The secret for a smooth sauce is to sprinkle it in so all the bacon and the onion is really well coated. Go on stirring till you can't see any flecks of flour. Then we add the stock. That's it. And don't add the rest of the sauce until it's one thick consistency.
Finish with a nice dollop of full-fat crème fraîche and whole grain mustard. Pick the chicken off the bone and add along with the celery.
That's it. Stir all that in. So that's our pie filling made, and it looks pretty good.
Can we try it?
Yeah, of course you can. And take a bit of meat as well if you want. There is plenty there.
It's really good.
Now for the spectacular lattice pie lid. Don't let it scare you. Here's the way to do it. Cut 2 sheets of puff pastry into 3-centimetre ribbons.
Abby and Grace have been very meticulous and measuring it exactly.
Lay half of them lengthways onto a circular sheet of baking parchment, slightly larger than your pie dish.
The one thing that they have to do is get them very close together, because otherwise the sauce from the chicken will bubble up through the holes and it won't look beautiful.
Now take another strip and carefully weave it through horizontally. Next, fold back all of the strips that were lying underneath Lay the next strip across, fold back over. And repeat with the rest of the pastry.
This really is like weaving a basket, isn't it? Well done, that looks absolutely perfect, and you've done it very quickly.
My other foolproof tip is to chill the pastry pie lid for an hour in the fridge. This will help it slide smoothly on top of your filling.
Press down with your hands all the way around, and then just trim the edge with a knife. Do you feel proud of that, girls?
Yeah.
Bake the pie for around 30 minutes at 180 fan until golden.
Oh, it's a good colour, isn't it? Lovely. Right. Don't want to drop it, it's very precious. There we are. So what do you think of that?
It looks delicious. I can't wait to eat it.
Good. There we are. So we just pop that there. And then take some of this chicken.
It smells so yummy. That's delicious.
Yeah,
I'm definitely making this again.
Are you? Do you like that as black as that?
Sometimes my family prefers something light and scrumptious. And the one dish they always request is my delicious tuna salad.
My salad is sort of first cousin to a niçoise salad. There are certain things that I absolutely love, and they're avocados. I'm putting those in. And I've got a wonderful lemon mustard dressing too, which is something that goes so well with tuna.
Everybody loves crunchy croutons, and I like to make my own.
I don't like them too big. I think the smaller ones are nice. Also, you get more crisp edges.
My secret to making sure they always work is to pop them into a polythene bag with some olive oil.
Just drizzle it over. Good pinch of seasoning and a good old shake. As you can imagine, it really coats every surface. If you try and do it in the pan, you end up by having far too much oil.
Then simply fry the cubes in a hot, dry pan.
Don't burn them, it's as easy as winky, especially if you do them in the oven. Those look pretty good to me. Off with the heat. The secret of a tuna salad, I think, is the dressing, and I've got a cracker of a dressing here.
Whisk 8 tablespoonfuls of olive oil with 2 each of whole grain mustard and runny honey, and 3 of white wine vinegar.
And the other ingredient in the dressing is the juice of half a lemon. I don't have the muscle that all those chefs have. They just catch hold of it, don't they? And they go, and somehow or other, all juice comes out. I do that, and very little comes out. So I use a lemon squeezer.
Pour half of the dressing over 250 grams of freshly boiled new potatoes.
It's a really good tip I learned in France to toss the potatoes in the dressing. They absorb it while they're warm. Then when you add them to the salad, they'll be full of flavour right down to the middle.
I like to serve this salad on a nice big sharing platter with blanched green beans, tomatoes, and a couple of chopped avocados tossed in lemon juice to keep the colour.
I think they look lovely, these potatoes. They're lovely with the dressing.
Don't be stingy with the tuna. A couple of tins should do it, and the children will love it. Finish with 3 hard-boiled eggs.
And that's that lovely mustard dressing. I think that's just the right thing for Saturday lunch. Perfect.
My grandsons Hobie and Louie love looking after all their ducks.
We have 5 Indian runners and 2 cooling ducks. The Indian runners are the brown ones.
And how many eggs do you think there's going to be here today?
I'll count them. There's 2. 1, 2.
Right.
But now and again I can drag them into the kitchen.
We've got 8 now.
8 now. Well, come on, we'll take them back to Mum.
Especially when it's a recipe that will satisfy their sweet tooth. My coconut and cranberry energy bars.
Let's get cracking.
Heat 100 grams of syrup.
What are we up to, Hobie?
95. 100.
Well done.
With 200 grams each of light muscovado, sugar and butter.
It's melted.
Can you get that big bowl there? And I'm just going to pour all those ingredients in there because it's easier to mix in a cold bowl. It looks
Yummy.
Add 150 grams of porridge oats and 100 grams each of puffed rice and sultanas.
Now I've got some ingredients here which you might not know what they are. What do you think that is? You taste it.
I know what it's called, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Coconut.
Well done.
It's
Well
coconut.
done. That's coconut. So we've got 50 grams of coconut. Pop that in. And then those... Some people grow this plant and it grows rather tall and it's yellow.
Is it poisonous?
No, otherwise I wouldn't be putting it in.
Sunflower.
Well done. It's a sunflower. Now just taste one of those so you remember what it is. So put sunflower seeds in.
You'll need about 50 grams along with the same amount of dried cranberries and then give it all a good mix.
Well, no, we don't mind about that.
That could have gone better.
There's plenty of people to taste it.
These are fail-safe if you follow the next couple of tips.
It's important to compress it so that all the air is out, so that when we cut it into squares, it doesn't all fall apart.
Also, chill the mixture for at least an hour.
Voila!
And it will make slicing so much easier.
Come on, son.
There, we've got a wonderful batch of my cranberry and coconut energy bars. I can hear from the noise outside. They are playing hard. They'll love these. Look what I've got! There we are. Come on, Ashley, you come next door. Should we say girls first? Ashley, I think you could make these. It's usual to take the one nearest to you. What do you think it tastes like?
Coconut.
That's right.
Really yummy, and there's really nice raisins. I've gone.
All gone.
My final 2 dishes are perfect for a family Sunday lunch when you don't want to spend all morning in the kitchen. A sumptuous butterflied roast leg of lamb, followed by the ultimate foolproof pudding.
So here is my boned leg of lamb. Now, at the moment, it looks like a leg, but when you open it up and you take out the 2 bones, It vaguely looks like a butterfly, but what have you got? Real lean meat inside, and when you marinate it, then roast it, you just take slices, so easy to carve.
To feed my family, I'm using 2.5 kilos. What makes this dish so special is the delicious lemony marinade. Roughly bash 4 cloves of garlic and chop up 2 preserved lemons.
Preserved lemons, very popular in North African cooking, and they really do instill a wonderful flavour.
Next, take 4 tablespoons of roughly chopped fresh thyme.
So I'm just going to open up that meat, and I want maximum flavour. If you just take some of the garlic and rub that all over, leaving some of it, and leaving some of the lemons over there like that, some of the thyme. Now I'm not going to put any salt on that at this stage, but I will put just a little bit of pepper. That's it. Then I'm going to close that up, put it in the bag, and then add the other ingredients right down there. The reason for not putting the salt in with the meat, if I put the salt in, it will bring the natural juices of the meat out, and I'll get far too much bleeding in the bag.
Add the rest of the preserved lemon mix, along with 4 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 of runny honey.
If you get that sort of honey all over the skin with the marinade as I turn it, when we flatten it out to roast it, it just gives a film of honey on the top, and it means that that skin, when it's roasting, will become beautifully crispy brown. So make sure it goes all the way around. And you can imagine that is going to be absolutely wonderful. So that is now going into the fridge, ideally overnight, if not 2 or 3 hours. So there's the lamb, and tuck any of those bits of garlic, the lemon, put it underneath so the flavour comes right up into the lamb. So into the oven.
Cook at 200 degrees fan for 35 to 40 minutes. What will really bring your lamb to life is the lemon salsa. Mix 4 tablespoonfuls of parsley with 2 chopped preserved lemons, a clove of crushed garlic, and 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme.
I've got 6 tablespoons of olive oil to go in there and 1 of honey. Why am I not adding vinegar? Because, of course, a lemon is acid and it's taking the place of the vinegar. And then to make it even more piquant, a few capers. Just a good teaspoon. There we are. Just a little pepper and salt. Then I'm just going to mix that together, and it's a lovely chunky dressing. It's piquant, it's fresh, and very good. That looks magnificent.
Cover with foil, leave to rest for 10 minutes. This will keep the meat juicy and tender and make it easier to carve.
So remember, this had 35 minutes and it is pink in the middle, but another 5 or 10 minutes in the oven, it would all have been well cooked, so just up to you. I think the family are going to devour that in absolutely no time and enjoy every mouthful.
Now for a truly delicious dessert to finish off the meal perfectly.
My family simply love ice cream. They'll have it at any time of the day, and this one is dreamy and simply scrumptious. But good news, it's incredibly easy to make.
The honeycomb is nothing to be scared of. Add 4 tablespoons of golden syrup and 150 grams of caster sugar to a deep saucepan. and place on a low heat.
Then I need to stir that and just do it very carefully until the sugar has dissolved. You'll know when it's done when there's no grit at the bottom.
Now allow the mixture to bubble until it turns a golden caramel colour.
I think that's perfect.
Turn off the heat, add 2 level teaspoons of bicarbonate of soda.
1, 2, and as soon as I stir it, it's going to foam up. That's it. It's almost like magic, isn't it? Don't be tempted to touch it. It is burning, burning hot.
While the honeycomb cools, you can get on with making the ice cream. And you don't even need a machine to do it. Whisk 600 ml of double cream to soft peaks. Then add 1 tin of condensed milk.
When I was young, we had a den, and if we could get hold of a tube of condensed milk and some bread, we used to make sandwiches of it, and it seems heaven to us. I don't exactly fancy it now. If this isn't foolproof, I don't know what is. So, so easy.
Now for the fun bit.
Quite easy, wasn't it? Looks as though I'm really strong. It's taking absolutely no effort whatsoever.
Set 1/3 of the honeycomb aside and fold the rest in. If you like, you could also use nuts or chocolate chips. Simply freeze for 6 hours or overnight. Top with a honeycomb or any sweet treat you like. And voila, it's done.
How's your appetite?
So there you go, foolproof recipes to cook for the whole family, time and time again.
Louis, what do you think about the lamb?
It's very good and very tender.
There's none on his plate, so he must have liked it.
Guess what's for pudding?
Hokey pokey ice cream.
Correct.
Have some more, please.
No, this is mine.
Next time, it's my foolproof recipes for busy days.
Maybe I should have chosen a bigger spoon. It really is absolutely delicious.